There are four types of the seasons. Actually, this one given by the meteorologist alone. Okay, what are the four types of season? Means winter or cold season. Winter or cold season, it falls between the January and February. Okay, pre-monsoon or summer season. Okay, this one falls between the March to May. And southwest or rainy season, June to September. Actually, southwest or rainy season, why we are saying means actually that means it gives the rainfall to the most probably 80% of the country. Okay, 80% of the country receives the rainfall from the southwest monsoon alone. So only it had been given as the rainy season. Next one is the northeast monsoon means otherwise known as the retreating monsoon, because the southwest monsoon only it turns there and it became as a northeast monsoon. So only we are saying that one as a retreating monsoon. It falls between the October to December. Okay, October and December. Okay, now first we are going to learn about the winter or cold season.
During the winter season, actually what it happens means the vertical rays of the sun falls over the Tropic of Capricorn. Okay, over the Tropic of Capricorn, which is very far away from the India. So only the slanting rays alone we are receiving. The slanting rays only we are receiving from the sun during the winter period. Okay, most probably the winter season, how it will be there? The season, it will be the skies, it will be very clear. The weather condition also, it will be very, very fine. That means we know very well that we feel very chillness in that period, isn't it? Very cool in that period. During this season, what it happens? The high pressure, it develops over the North India. That means that during this period, the high pressure, it develops in the North India. Okay, and it what it does there, when it that means it starts the what I said, it when it starts the that means high pressure in the North India. Same time, northwesterly winds blows down the Indus and Ganga Valley. This one is the Indus and Ganga Valley. This one is the Indus and Ganga Valley. Okay, that means in the Indus and Ganga Valley, it starts there. Okay, it starts there. The what I said, the high pressure, that only it starts in the North India. So only the northwesterly wind, it blows down the Indus, as well as this one is the Indus Valley, this one is the Ganga Valley. It starts there. In the South India, the direction of wind is always from east to west. This one is the east, this one is the west. Always the direction will be in the east to west. Due to that, what it happens, the temperature, it increases from the north to south. The temperature, it increases the north to south. The decreasing being sharp as one moves towards northwards in the northwestern part of the country. Most probably what it does there, the temperature, what it happens there, it increases from the north to south. That means in the north, the temperature, it will be very less comparing to the south. In the south, the temperature, it will be up to 22 degrees Celsius. Okay, but in the north, it will be in the 6 degrees Celsius also in Punjab, and also in Delhi it may move on into the minus degree Celsius also. During this time also, in the most part of the India, we are receiving the rain there. What are the part it receiving the rain means? We may say in the Himalayas, Western Himalayas. This one is the Western Himalayas. Okay, Western Himalayas receives the rainfall. Tamil Nadu receives the rainfall, and also the Kerala also receives the rainfall. These three things it receives the rainfall. Actually, from the Mediterranean Sea, the western disturbance it comes, that enters into the India in the west direction. From the Mediterranean Sea, the western disturbance it enter into the India in the west direction. Due to that, the western Himalayas, that means the Punjab, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, everything receives the rainfall due to the western disturbance. Okay, and also this disturbance caused the rainfall, I said, isn't it? When the disturbance it caused the rainfall in the Punjab, Haryana and Himachal Pradesh, during the same time the Jammu and Kashmir, it receives the snowfall it receives the snowfall in the Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, and also this rainfall is very very useful for the cultivation of the wheat. Cultivation of the wheat during the winter season. They are doing? They are cultivating the wheat with the help of the western disturbance winds, which gives the rainfall. Okay, now we are going to enter into the pre-monsoon season. Okay, now what we are going to enter the pre-monsoon season. During this season, what it happens means the vertical rays of the sun falls over the peninsular India. This one is the peninsular India, we know very well, isn't it? This fully is the peninsular India. Over this one, the peninsular India, it receives the sun falls vertically. It receives the sun falls, that means the vertical rays of the sun only, it falls on the peninsular India. So there will be the steady increase in temperature from the south to north. Actually, during the winter season, there is the increase in the temperature from the north to south, I said, isn't it? But during the pre-monsoon season or summer season only, we are saying at that moment from the south to north. Okay, from the south to north, the temperature it increases there. Due to that alone, the northern India, that means in Delhi itself, I already told you that when I am explaining about the factors of climate, isn't it? During that time itself, I told that Delhi receives the sun rays, it receives very high in the Delhi, I said, isn't it? But in the south side, that when we are comparing to the North India, the sun rays, that means the temperature, it is very low alone. Okay, it's at the 40, it move on to the 44 degrees Celsius also in the where I said in the Delhi. Okay, but in South India it will be very less only when we are comparing. That means here it will be only 30 to 35 degree Celsius alone in the South India. Okay, children, during this time the North India, most probably the Gujarat, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, everything, it experiences the high daytime and also the low night time. Okay, during this period. Okay, due to the atmospheric pressure condition, the winds it blow from the southwest to northeast direction. Okay, the winds, how it blows there, it moves from the southwest to northeast direction in Arabian Sea and always in the Bay of Bengal. Arabian Sea and the Bay of Bengal, the winds always it moves towards to the southwest direction, from southwest direction to northeast direction. Okay, always this one, it brings the pre-monsoon showers to the west coast. It brings the pre-monsoon showers to the west coast. Okay, during now also the month of May alone, isn't it? That means during the month of May, we may say now it is June month. That means the southwest monsoon, it started there. But before starting the southwest monsoon, the pre-monsoon season it starts. That means the pre-monsoon season, what it gives there, the monsoon gives the showers to the west coast in the month of May, which will with the thunder, which with the thunder shower. Okay, which with the thunder means you know very well, isn't it? With the rain, it will be with the thunders, and also it is called as the mango showers. It is called as the mango showers. Why we are saying this one as a mango showers means due to this rainfall, due to the western the pre-monsoon which gives the rainfall to the western coast, due to that the mango it rives quickly. Okay, and also most probably the western coast, I told, most probably the Kerala and Karnataka only receives the rainfall during this time. Okay, and also nor'westers are called Baisakis, we are saying that one, called Baisakis, or otherwise it is known as the nor'westers, are the local storms which most probably gives the that means the wild with the it gives the rain only, but with the violent thunderstorms. The mango showers, it will be with the thunderstorms alone, it also will give the rain, but it won't in the violent manner. Okay, but the nor'westers are called Baisakis. It is in the which type? It is in the violent thunderstorms. It is actually, we are calling it as a local winds also, local winds, otherwise the local storms we are saying that one. It will be in the violent thunderstorms and also strong winds which gives a rain most probably, but only in the short durations only it will give the rainfall. It gives the rainfall only for the short durations. Most probably it occurs over the eastern and northeastern part of Bihar. Okay, Bihar, West Bengal also receives the what is that one, the rainfall due to the nor'westers or called Baisakis. Okay, and also Assam. Okay, during the which month I said? April and May month. Okay, April, during the April and May month, what are the parts it gets a rainfall there due to the nor'westers and called Baisakis? This one, Bihar, West Bengal and Assam. This alone getting the rainfall due to the nor'westers are called Baisakis. Okay. Next we are going to enter into the southwest monsoon. Otherwise we are, what I said, that one, rainy season we are saying. We are going to enter into that one. Southwest monsoon or rainy season I told, isn't it? Actually it starts from the southern tip of the country in the month of June. And in the middle of the July, the Konkan coast, it also receives the rainfall. That means it starts from the southern tip in the month of June. That means the start of the month. But in the July month, that means in the middle of the July month, the whole Konkan coast also receives the rainfall with the southwest monsoon. Okay, actually this one appears due to the El Nino. It appears due to the El Nino alone. Before that, that means this southwest monsoon, it starts before what we are saying. That means the pre-southwest monsoon, the North India, it experiences the 46 degree Celsius. It experiences the temperature 46 degree Celsius. But when the southwest monsoon it starts, at that moment, how it starts, actually it starts from the South India only, I told. When it starts, at that moment itself, the lightning and thunder, with the thunder and lightning only it starts there. So only we are saying this one as a break or burst of monsoon. Break or burst of monsoon, like that alone we are saying the southwest monsoon when it starts in the South India. Okay, and also this monsoon when it strikes against the southern tip of the Indian landmass and gets divided into two branches. It divides into the two branches. How it divides into the two branches means, one branch it starts from the one branch starts from the Arabian Sea. Okay, so it is known as the Arabian Sea branch, and another one it starts from the Bay of Bengal. Another one it starts from the Bay of Bengal only, it will start there. So only the southwest monsoon it is having, how we are saying this one, it dividing into the two branches as the Arabian Sea branch and also the Bay of Bengal branch. The Arabian Sea branch, what it does there, it actually starts as a southwest monsoon only, I told, isn't it? It gives rainfall to the western coast of India. It gives rain to the western coast of India. Western coast of India means which located in the windward side of the Western Ghats. Okay, already I told you people, the Western Ghats, it is the mountain ranges. Okay, the mountain ranges, that means the southwest monsoons from the Arabian Sea, it gives rainfall to the west, which one? Windward side of the, this one is the windward side of the places alone. Okay, windward side of the places, western coastal plain, it gives a rainfall. The other part, which one I told you, that it starts from the Bay of Bengal, isn't it? Which starts from the Bay of Bengal. What it does there, it gives a rainfall to the, most probably in the Orissa, and we may say about the West Bengal, like that it gives the rainfall. Okay, we will learn about that one later. First we will learn about the what is that one, Arabian Sea branch itself. The Arabian Sea branch, what it does there, it gives a rainfall, I told you, in the western coastal plain, isn't it? Afterwards what it does there, it moves towards to the northern side, and it strikes in the Aravalli range. The Aravalli range, it is located in the Rajasthan. When it strikes to the that means in the Aravalli range, it is actually parallel to the Aravalli range. The southwest monsoon winds, it is parallel to the Aravalli range. So it gives a rainfall here, and it moves towards to the northern side in the Shivalik hills. Okay, it strikes in the Shivalik hills, and as it is, it turns as the, that means it changes its direction there. It changes its direction. Already I told you the Bay of Bengal branch, one of the Bay of actually this one is the Arabian Sea branch. It enters, that means it moves towards to the, where I said, in the north direction, and it moves to the Shivalik range. There it strikes and it turns there. But here already I told you the Bay of Bengal branch, isn't it? The Bay of Bengal branch, it moves towards to the northeast India. It moves towards to the northeast India as well as to the Myanmar. Okay, both that means India and as well as the Myanmar only receives the rainfall due to the Bay of Bengal branch. When it reaches the northeast, that means the northeast, what is it done? Northeast states, isn't it? When it reaches there the chain of mountains are there. Okay, what the chain of mountain is? Garo, Khasi and Santhia. These three mountains are there. When the winds, it reaches to this one, it gives a rainfall. That means the heaviest rainfall to this place. In India, the place which one is getting the heaviest, that means receiving the heaviest rainfall means Moisindram, which is located in the Meghalaya. That place only receiving the highest rainfall in India. And afterwards, this wind, that means after giving the rainfall to Moisindram, it turns as it is there. Okay, it turns as it is, and it gives the rainfall to these places. That means in the northern plains and Bihar, everything it receives the rainfall. When the Arabian Sea branches, when it strikes in the Shivalik range, at the same moment alone, the Bay of Bengal, that branch also, it moves towards to the Shivalik range. Both it meets in that place. That means the Arabian Sea branch as well as the Bay of Bengal branch. Both it meets in the Shivalik range. And afterwards, that as it is, that one turns into the, that means it turns towards to the, again to the northern part only, northeast part only, again it turns there. Okay, when it turns there, what it's doing there? That one, as it is, it becoming as a northeast monsoon. As it is become as a northeast monsoon, because here both it meets here. Okay, both it meets, and what it does there, it receives the moisture from the Himalayan mountain. Both it receives the moisture from the Himalayan mountain, and as it is, it gets the direction. That means it changes the direction towards to the northeast one. Okay, from the northeast alone, it moves towards to the Bay of Bengal, and it forms the cyclones there. Okay, because of the low pressure, it forms a cyclone in the Bay of Bengal, and as it is, it gives the rainfall to the Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Orissa, and also the West Bengal. Everything it receives the rainfall during the northeast monsoon season, which occurs between the October and December. Okay,